found those LEDs that I was talking about the other day in that horrible drawer there, full of mess. And what I've done, I've soldered. You can cut these to length. These LEDs, they're about 20 quid, and you can cut them. See that there, look. You just snip on that certain line, and you can solder. You can solder wires to them. There's different colours on these as well. It won't focus now, look. There's different colours on these. Can you see that? There's green, red and blue. And that's a 12 volt positive feed there. If you solder a wire to that 12 volt, and you can select what colour you want, which is green, red, blue. If you solder all three together, you end up with a really bright, just a bright white light. Inside these is LED lights of different colours. What I've done, I've just soldered those three wires together, and I've got a white light. I mean, the wire's a bit messy now, but I'll tidy it all up. I've tapped into that lighting circuit. I've taken a live feed in, live feed out to the LED. That's not sticking up very well because the stick is gone. I need to get some double-sided sticky tape, that's strong stuff. So the live wire's coming from there, that's the live feed. Now on a boat, you can't just earth it anywhere, you have to have a proper earth. So I've taken an earth wire, which is that black wire there, look. That black wire there. I've taken that earth wire up to there, run it around there, and I've taken it to the earth feed on the back of this monitoring unit, this ampage unit. The earth feed is that one there. That's the output earth there, look. That's the input earth. So this is the earth coming out. If I show you where my earth is, if I can find it, here's the earth. I'm going to put an inline switch somewhere. I've got an inline switch. I'm going to put an inline switch maybe up there, in between that circuit there, look. So I'll break that wire, put two spade ends on there, look, and that'll be the switch circuit. There'll also be another switch circuit. This is a switch circuit as well. It's the same thing. All you're doing is breaking that. You're breaking that feed. That's what switches do. They break the feed so you can turn it on and off. So what I'm going to do, I could either do it with the earth. I could do that switch on the earth or the live. Doesn't matter. The black wire, which is the earth, I have to earth it there, and that'll give me those LEDs, look, which are quite a nice light. But I've noticed they use quite a bit of ampage. That's 1.22 amps they're using. Take that earth off. See that? It's using a full amp just to power those little LEDs, and they say these LEDs are efficient. Well, these don't seem to be efficient, do they? That's an amp that's using, just under an amp. Take that off. I don't know where that half amp's going. Not reading there. Anyway, you see what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to do with that. Put a little bit of lighting under there, a bit of mood lighting to go under there. You can buy these for 20 quid, sometimes a tenner I think. And you can snip them and solder wires in where you want, but as long as you get that 12 volt, which I've just shown you, as long as you get the 12 volt, come on, focus, focus. It's not focusing, look. It's trying to, look. Help me. That 12, as long as you put your 12 volt live into that and just solder to either green, red or blue, take your pick, or do them all together you'll get a white light, if you get what I mean. So you're soldering those three. Oh, don't move. I've moved. You get what I mean, don't you? Hopefully. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I mean, look at the state of that down there, look, the mess of those wires. This is all temporary at the moment. I'm going to tidy all that. Once I've got everything where I want it, I'm going to conceal and hide all the wires, tap them up properly, and then do that mood lighting, which I think is quite nice. What do you think? Makes a big difference, doesn't it? It's quite nice. Bit of mood lighting. Oh god, it just shows all the dirt upon your carpet. Oh dear. Alright, I've also painted that section behind there. I've painted behind here, look. So that's the same colour as the rest. Painted that. You know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm gonna rip all that out. I'm gonna rip all that out. Which means all those lovely cushions I'm going to have to go. What a shame, man. So I'm going to get a corner unit. I've measured the smallest corner unit I can get. Comes to about here, which will give me like a gap to get past, to squeeze past like that. You have to get past that much lot. It'll come to about there. The end result of a corner unit. We can get these corner units now with about 300 quid I've seen them for, that come out as a bed, and they've got a lot of storage underneath. You know what I'm talking about, the ones, you've seen them. So that's the plan. The plan's almost coming to fruition. New rug, new carpet with underlay, because this is just basic, very thin carpet on just on top of the board underneath. So it's going to be underlay like I've done in the bedroom. So that's where we are at the moment, folks. Thanks. If you don't mind watching, start the old dinner.
Once a week I like to cook. Just a big pan. Some lovely rice there, look. Nice mushrooms, bit of meat. A big pan of something just to put into tubs to last me all week. Just save cooking every night, you know. Got TV on lock, thumbs up, cooking, beautiful.
want to show you here, look, this is what I've done with this. This is the earth for the LED circuit. I just put a switch on just to break that circuit. There, look. This is just the earth wire. It's only temporary for now, but I'm going to tap it all in properly so I can use that as a separate circuit and monitor that. That half amp is coming from that car stereo, and this LED is using just under an amp almost of power, so it's quite a lot for an evening. It's hanging down again now, look, it's falling off, so I want to get some get something to hold it up there, some of those wire holders what I bought the other day in the box. It's going to be a nice little feature in here. Once I get it all done, it'd be nice. Get that retiled, get a new corner unit in here, new carpet. It's going to look like the bee's knees, man, the bee's knees. Switch onto there for now. See that? Onto there. So it's a temporary, but it's I've tidied all the wires up, tapped them all into there, lot, and I've just kept this up with these, because this glue doesn't stick very well. Probably another one on there. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but it's quite nice, isn't it? It's quite a nice light, and if you want to watch a film with a bit of mood lighting on, looks quite tasty, doesn't it? Nice.